Good morning. Today we are going to discuss regarding the third chapter, Community Health Nursing 2. We are already uploaded first and second chapter. So today 2014 to 2020 universities question paper based we'll discuss third chapter. First we'll see syllabus. Mainly it focuses on what is a national health planning in India and 5-year plan. Then various committees, commission, national health policy, mainly 3 of them, 1983, 2002, 2017. Then national population policy, and last one is the health problems in India. We'll see first question. In main question, university asked in 2014 to 15 is the in syllabus last topic. It is nothing but health problems in India. There is a different type they are asked. One is the major health problems in India, and another one what are the health problems and elaborate any two. And another type is discuss environmental issues and suggest how to improve environmental health. And another one is the nutritional problems in India, and last one non-communicable disease problems. So this question we can expect in 5 mark or 12 mark. So we'll see this topic today in thoroughly because upload issues. Today I am going to discuss only these questions. There's a question we'll see it detailedly. And next part, this is a part 1. And the next section we'll discuss about other question which all of the university asked in last time. So please watch this both section. Then only we'll cover third chapter fully. Okay, so we'll see this which all of them health problems and how environmental is affecting nutritional problems, non-communicable disease. So nowadays the common health problems are first one communicable disease, non-communicable disease, nutritional, environmental sanitation issues, medical care problems and populations problems. In first one we are going to discuss regarding the communicable disease. Whenever we are talking about communicable disease, in our mind first it will come, it is nothing but COVID-19, or it is basic reason is the coronavirus, right? So COVID-19, this is one of the leading communicable disease in present days. So all of them know very well what is a COVID-19 and everything. So I am not going to discuss detailedly. So another one is the malaria. The malaria's main reason is the mosquitoes. Its main signs and symptoms are headache, fever, fatigue, pain, and chill, sweating, and dry cough, enlargement of spleen, and in stomach, nausea and vomiting. Shall I ask one question? These mosquitoes, this malaria transmitter mosquitoes, when it will bite, which time? Morning, afternoon, evening, night. That answer is nothing but morning and evening time this mosquito is more chance to bite. Okay. Then how we can prevent that everything you know, that malaria prevention. Mainly we need to use repellent creams, then full sleeve dresses and all, and maximum we are reducing the source of mosquitoes. Then another one is a TB. The incidence rate of TB is very high, 1:5. In 5%, one of the have the TB. Mycobacterium tuberculosis is a basic reason. Mainly 6 month medication will be continue. That basic is the DOTS. And nowadays the DOTS new regimen is the DOTS 99, direct observed treatment short course. Okay. And nowadays this TB have different form, multi-drug resistant sustainable TBs, and common TB medication will be continue up to 6 months. And one more additional information I will give you. Suppose you think in one family, one person have TB in adult. So that family members, any of them child is less than 6 months, less than, no, not 6 months, less than 6 year old. That child also will give the basic TB medication. More than 6 year old we won't give if without any sign and symptom, but less than 6 year child will give the medication. That is one of the basic criteria of the TB medication. And 6 months regularly. The DOTS' main target is to prevent the multi-drug resistance. That's why every day nowadays in health sector also directly observe that person is taken medication or not. Okay. Then another one is a diarrhea disease. Diarrhea is a common, especially in under 5 children. It is common in developing and undeveloped countries. In world, second leading mortality rate due to this diarrhea disease. Because of that, government of India in added rotavirus in 6th and 14th week. That last I think April it begin 6th and 14th week rotavirus. That's one of the main reason of the diarrhea disease, and other reason is there, but one of the main is the rota. That's why they are going to introduce that rotavirus vaccination. Then another one, ARI. ARI is acute respiratory infection. That one of the leading mortality and morbidity disease. There is a different type is sir. In commonly 30% of inpatient death in pediatric ward due to the ARI. 13%. Wow. And common causes are pneumonia, streptococcus pneumonia, hemophilus, and staphylococcus, etc. And another one is a leprosy. Actually, in Kerala, we are we have controlled this disease, but nowadays, this migraines people, the leprosy is high and it is transmitting to our Kerala also. Anyway, leprosy have the definite medication is available, but it is transmitted, especially in one home. If you are staying in home, at least 3 to 12 hours, this lepra will be, that microorganism will be survived in environment also. That is one of the biggest challenge. Depend upon climate, that microorganism will be survived. Some of the time up to 3 days also, this microorganism will be survived. So leprosy is another one of the, approximately in 2003 and 4, 2.20 lakh cases in India. Another one is AIDS. All of them know very well AIDS. And AIDS have the 2009 total cases are the 2.4 million and 1.7 lakh HIV and AIDS related death. And in 12th 5-year plan, mainly target to prevent the transmission of disease, or we can tell zero transmission of disease. Zero transmission. That is our symptoms: encephalitis, meningitis, retinitis, pneumonia, TB, etc. Then another common communicable disease are Kala-Azar. I think last year or 2018 reported one case in Wayanad side, and meningitis. It is common nowadays, especially for the children. And another one, Japanese encephalitis, commonly it occur in UP side. In every dry seasons, we can see at least 100 to 200 deaths due to this Japanese encephalitis. And another one is the endemic fever, helminths, etc. Now we are going to discuss about second section, non-communicable disease. All of them know what is a non-communicable disease. In nowadays, Kerala government is begin non-communicable disease clinics in every Thursday in PHC and CHC. The every medication will be available in our community health centers in Thursday. Okay, so India is experiencing a rapid epidemiological investigation with the large and rising of the chronic disease. 53% of death due to and 42% of disability due to this non-communicable disease. And the four major non-communicable diseases are: first one, coronary cardiovascular disease, and another one is the diabetes and respiratory issues and cancer. This is some of the incidents. First one is a cancer. Cancer is the important public health problems in India. 7 to 9 lakh cases occurring every year. In worldwide, that is approximately in between 95 to 1 CR. India, tobacco-related cancer are more. The half of the total cancer among the men and 20% among the women due to the tobacco-related. And another one is the cataract, that related to eye issues. Blindness. 12 million people are blind in India. 12 million. And that is a 62% is cataract, and refractive error is 90.70. And another one is the oral health care. This is one of the major issues nowadays in our India, especially in under 5 children also. And pregnant women, how this issue will come, oral health care. That is one of the main things. That is why government is begin the oral health care clinic in every CHCs. And urban health centers also it begin nowadays. And health report. If you are taken the 100 death in total, that 26 per death is due to cardiovascular disease, and 2 is diabetic, 30 is a respiratory disease, 7 is cancer, 28 is a communicable maternal, perinatal and nutritional, and 12 is the injuries and 12 other NCDs. This is a target. Then another problem, this question asked in 5 mark, nutritional problems in India. How you will calculate nutritional issues? It's based on BMA, and another in Angambadi. There's a growth chart also. Is a road to health chart is another name, growth chart. First one is a protein energy malnutrition. 1 to 2% of preschool children are suffered to the protein energy malnutrition. In 1998, India is ranked second due to malnutrition, and poverty is the 15th rank in worldwide. And another is a nutritional anemia. India has a probably high prevalence of nutritional anemia in women and children among the 1/2 of non-pregnant women, or we can tell 50% of non-pregnant women, and children are also suffer from the anemia. 60 to 80% of pregnant women have the anemia. That's why government is introduced nowadays folic acid and anemia in free of cost. Low birth weight. What is the standard rate of birth weight? 2.5 kg. So this is a major public health problems in developing countries like India and undeveloped country also. And 30% of babies are low birth weight. Why it happened? Because of mother is malnourished. Because of that, children also they have low birth weight. Another one, xerophthalmia. What is the reason of xerophthalmia? This is mainly deficiency of vitamin A. The total percentage is 0.04. Blindness is reason for the xerophthalmia. This is a sum of the diagram. Dryness, bite spots, and bilateral blindness, and last one, xerophthalmia. Next one, iodine deficiency. This iodine deficiency is mainly the deficiency of iodine. It's common in Himachal Pradesh. That's why government of India introduced iodized salt. The salt is in salt it fortified iodine to prevent this iodine, especially goiter. Iodine deficiency disorder, one of the main reason is goiter. This iodized salt will help to prevent this goiter. And another second one is the environmental sanitation. We'll see this environmental sanitation in environmental issues. We'll discuss in next slide in detail. First, we'll see what is environmental sanitation. The main environmental sanitation is one is a lack of water supply. Otherwise, we'll add lack of safe drinking water. And approximately in India, 40% of population have not get adequate safe drinking water. And another one is the primitive methods of excreta disposal. This is also half of them don't have the adequate excreta disposal method. And one time you should remember the different, one time in a question paper they asked differentiate between sewage and sewage. That time sewage and sewage. Okay, it is related to the sanitation. And another problem is the medical care problems. Why medical care problems will affect our Indian development? Suppose you think if you are living in a rural area, if you need to a good treatment, where you will go? Or where will get the adequate medical facilities? Even in Kerala also, the best treatment available in urban areas. Suppose we need to go in Kozhikode cities or Ernakulam cities, Trivandrum, like that. So that is one of the major issues. The actual in Indian total population, 70 to 80% of them survive or reside in the rural area, but the best medical facilities are available. In 70 to 80% of medical facilities are available in the urban area. So that is an inequitable distribution of health services in the India. That is one of the main issues. So solve that problems nowadays. EHC and PHCs begin in the all over India. So approximately 80% of health facilities are centered in the urban areas, and urban areas are the uneven distributions of doctors also. That same what we are discussed. Next one is our population problems. This is one of the basic and major issues what we are facing. That population problems, one time you should remember small family norms. Small family norms, nothing but one or two child, second child after the 3 year, male or female, two only, and we are adopting the family planning methods. This is a basic of population, basic of the family norms. So please refer small family norms also in population problems. These small population problems, one of the biggest problems facing the country in 2025. I think it didn't mention here. In 2025, our India will be overcome in population China. Actually, if you are taking the demographical area, China is triple time than the our India, but in population in 2025 will be overcome China. So our total geographical area is less, but surely in population 2025, if you are going like this, 2025 will be overcome. So that is one of the major issues in population problem. What will happen if population increase? There is a less demographical areas, our income will be reduced, and our total resources need more. That some of the problems we will face in population problems. We will see population problems are one of the biggest problems facing in country, with the inevitable consequence on all aspects of development, especially in employment, education, housing, healthcare, sanitation and environmental. One of the major issues population, unemployment will be increased, and another one housing status, sanitation facilities, environmental issues. This everything there is a more need. That is one of the basic issues of the population problems. So government has set goal 1% of population growth rate by the at the year of 2000, and country's growth rate is 80%. This call for the two-child family norms. Two-child family norms. And next we are going to discuss about the another 5-mark question, environmental problems and how to solve these issues. What are the common environmental issues? One is a climate change, energy issues. If you are using like this energy, within 2050 our energy will be reduced. And water, biodiversity and land use, chemicals, toxic heavy metals, air pollutions, waste management, ozone layer, oceans and fisheries, and deforestation. First one is a poor governance. It means nothing but we need to good act to prevent the deforestation, and to all environmental issues to solve, we need to good act, and not only in act, we need to be implement government in strongly. Nowadays in that Mexican government facing one of the biggest, Mexico and Brazil government, they are facing one of the biggest challenges due to deforestation, especially Amazon. You know, Amazon is the length of the earth. Amazon, the highest deforestation happening the Amazon in last few years. Because of that, government also facing biggest challenge from the every countries. So there every government is for making the force to prevent that deforestation, but still Mexico and Brazilian countries not taken decision regarding this deforestation. So this is a basic need. If government have the good decision and government is strongly implement against the deforestation, then only it will control. Otherwise our life also biggest challenge in future. So poor governance system is one of the biggest challenges of environmental issues. So economists and environmentalists have urged to policy makers for a year to increase the price of activities that emit the greenhouse gases, the lack of which constitute a large marketing failure. For example, through the carbon taxes, which will be stimulate the innovations of low carbon technologies. Then another one, food waste. It is one of biggest challenge. It is third of the food intended for human consumption. Around 1.3 billion ton is wasted or lost. This is enough to feed 3 billion peoples. Food waste and loss account for 4 gigatons of greenhouse gas emission annually. If it was in a country, food waste would be the third highest emitter of greenhouse gases behind China and the US. And another one is the biodiversity loss. The past 50 years has been rapidly growth of human consumption, population, global trade, urbanization, the resulting humanity and using more earth resource than it replenish naturally. That's why our total health system is and total biological system is changed because of more using the resources which are available in earth. Because of that's one of the main reasons is increasing the population. So biodiversity loss. Another one, plastic pollution. This is one of the biggest challenge. Still all developed, undeveloped, developing countries have no idea how to solve this plastic pollutions. 2015, world produced more than 2 million tons of plastic per year. By the year of 2015, 419 million tons. A report of science journal Nature determined that currently roughly 11 million tons of plastic make its way into the ocean every year. It's really have the biggest challenge of biodiversity in oceans lives, right? Then another one is deforestation that we have discussed. Amazon's forest, that biggest challenge for the world also, because in total world forest 25% forest in Amazons. So deforestation not only in Amazon, everywhere it's issues. In day before yesterday, I think one news it came in Malayalam Manorama. If any of them cut in the one tree in Saudi Arabia, they need to be imprisonment in 10 years. And I think 10 lakh rupees something they need to pay penalty also. That is a deforestation. That is a real act against the cut the any trees. So like that act will help to improve our forestation. So deforestation is the biggest challenge. Every minute forest the size of 20 football field are cut down. Please note this point. Every minute, not in hours or day. It's every minute 20 football court size is reducing forest. Really is big challenge. By the year of 2030, the planet might have only 10% of its forest. Wow. If deforestation is not stopped, they could be gone in less than 100 years. Maybe in our last year times or our next lifespan won't see, or they can't survive in this earth because of this deforestation. If it is going like this, within 100 years, any of the last life also will be vanished from this earth. So make voice against these deforestations and don't support the deforestation. Okay. Then another one is the air pollution. In according to WHO report, 4.227 million people die from the air pollutions worldwide every year, and that 9 out of 10 breathe air contain high level of pollutants. 9 out of 10 breathe air pollutants. In Africa, 258,000 people died the result of outdoor air pollution in 2005 and up to 164,000 in 1990 according to the UNICEF report. This is one of the biggest challenge, air pollution. And another one is the global warming. Especially in carbon dioxide, parts per millions is at 410 and the global temperature rise 0.89 degrees Celsius. Actually nowadays in our polars that begin to be melting. Because of that our oceans water will be increased and some of the island will be going to down under this water. So this is a big challenge for the biodiversity of the earth. Melting the ice. And not only that is one of the issues, and if ice is begin to melting, so some of the virus and bacteria under this ice, it will come out, and it's really biggest challenger for the human life. If all virus will come outside, maybe it will be fully eradicate our human life. So really the melting of ice and increase the temperature of the biggest challenges of future. Sorry. Then another one is the food and water insecurity. Rising temperature and unsustainable farming practice has resulted in increasing the threat of water and food insecurity. Globally, more than 68 billion tons of topsoil have eroded every year at the rate of 100 times faster than in naturally be replenished. See, nowadays we are not getting adequate food, right? Water also, safe water supplies, not at all getting the safe water. So this is a one of basic, and in future up to after the 2025 2030 we won't get adequate or satisfied food also, because of this all environmental pollution changes. And another one, this all will get in earth.org, that is one of the site. In agriculture, in 2050 our 5-year plan begin. It mainly focused on agriculture sector. More than 70 to 80% is mainly focused on agriculture. But now, just you check that budget, in less than half is only focused on agriculture sector. So agriculture sector is mainly facing biggest challenge nowadays because of due to industrialization, globalization, open marketing in through the world. This everything agriculture have, nowadays if we get in home food, everybody will be search home food, home that farming. Why they are searching like that food? Because we are not getting the safe food also nowadays. In everywhere using some chemical fertilizers, etc. So agriculture, the study has shown that the global food system is responsible for up to 1/3 of human caused greenhouse emission, of which 30% come from livestock and fisheries. Crops production release greenhouse gases such as nitrous oxide through the use of fertilizers. And 60% of world agricultural areas dedicated to the cattle ranching, although only make up 25% of global meat consumption. This is the agriculture. Really in India, I think in 1950, 90% of persons depending upon agriculture, but nowadays it's less than 60%. Okay, so these are some of the major issues we are faced in environmental. So here I am not going to discuss what all of them solution we need to find. So that's your assignment and your responsibility to find how we can solve these issues. So here I raise the all issues, and please identify it and please make it in one book how we can solve these issues. Okay, so this is the first section, and next part 2 will be upload other questions also. Thank you. Have a nice day.